day. My name is Plessis, working for entity A.M Jenton Entity Services. As you can see, look to your left, you can see a lot of samples we have over here, different type of inspections for different jobs. High-tech equipment over this side, and then we have a little demo over this side for HDPE inspection. As you can see, we don't do the alignment. This is nothing checking the flow. This thing basically is checking the integrity of your weld to see if that weld is the weld you want or the weld you don't want. As you can see on the screen over here, I'm going to just give you a quick demo. As you can see, as I'm scanning, you basically can see that is the top side of your pipe, that's the bottom side. And as you can see, your welding is actually nice and clear. So you can see that's a good welding. But as you keep on going further, you can see some stuff is popping up. That is some defects that we made specially for this pipe to see if we can see some defects or not. And as you can clearly see, there's 3 defects over here. I don't know if you can look in the pipe, you'll see there's 3 holes which we made in the pipe, different depths, to see if there's any problem. I don't know if you can see it from that side.
Yes, you can.
Okay, great. So yeah, so this is the best thing on site to check it this way, especially when you do the installation. It's going to help you a lot, because the thing is, while the guy's got this equipment and everything over there, if there's a problem with this weld, we can tell you in 2 minutes. And then basically, if he needs to re-weld, he's got his equipment there, you can do it there, save you a lot of time. You know, especially when this thing fails, you have to stop the pumps, you have to take all the water out, you have to call the guys back to re-weld. So it's going to save you a lot of money by preventing failures. This is one of our type of inspection. Then we also do EME. We daily actually on different mines, especially coal mines. Daily we check the EMEs, you know, for failures in the structure. We actually are the only company in the world that actually developed a technique to check for failures in your front suspension. I don't know if you can see over here. This is one truck that basically what happened with this truck is this front suspension failed, especially with the hub. And when that happens, this whole wheel comes out. Now you must know this truck is basically taking 200 tons and plus. So when this wheel comes out, it's a dead stop. You damage your truck, you have personnel that's driving the truck, you have injuries, maybe you get serious injuries, and that's something no mine wants at all. So we developed a technique to do a inspection on this front suspension. Basically, we can actually scan it for you, and we can actually give you data to show you what is the condition of your front suspension. And then 3 months later, we can actually, or 2 months later, we can check it again for you. We can actually compare the data, and then we can show you listen, you're busy getting a defect in your suspension, or basically it's still fine, it can go. Because if you see this truck, when this thing failed, it was 4 million rand plus damages. Doesn't even production, doesn't even medical for your operator. So just by doing some inspection on your EMEs, you're saving a lot of money, because you don't have downtime, no production failure, no equipment failure, just by actually doing some inspection on your frame. See, this is your front suspension. This is the bottom section. We check the bottom section, goes into the hub. You have your top section. And basically, like you can see over here, this is one of the failures they had. It basically starts cracking over here and it breaks off. And when it breaks off, your whole wheel just comes out. So there you can see the crack started. You see, this is the top side. This is a common thing. When this thing fails, as you can see over there, some cracking started. When this thing fails, it doesn't work anymore. If it breaks off, all your suspension is not doing its job. All that weight and all that stuff is going into your frame, and it's causing your frame actually to cause a lot of cracks and defects. So you're getting more damages. So we actually prevent this, because we're checking, and when we can tell you, listen, there's a crack or something starting over there, so you can plan to replace the suspension before you get more damages on your machine. So this is one thing we do. We actually do it there on the coal mines. We do it daily, just to check and prevent failures. and we actually had a lot of success on preventing major failures, especially on the bottom section when the wheel comes out.